Hello, I wanted to do a video to show you my value add. I think it's important to ask any service provider, any vendor, well, why am I working with you? What's your value add? What's your differentiator? What are you doing to help me that I can't find out on my own through Google? And sometimes the answer is going to be situational and it's an intangible. How a lender represents you when they get a phone call from the listing agent or a seller or somebody, and your lender needs to sound mortgage articulate and represent you well. That's kind of an intangible, and it's hard to answer that one. And hopefully you can get a feel for how I would represent you and some of the more intangible things, and how good I am and how responsive I am by looking at my website and hopefully eventually interfacing with me. But there's some things that are tangible I can show you on my website. You can go to About up in my top navigation and my value add, and this already gives it away. My value add is education. I'm on that page on my website, and I just wanted to show you a few things. So I call this STEM, Sales Through Education Method, STEM. I don't really like sales. I don't like to be considered a salesperson. I don't want to sell you. I want to earn your business through education and value add and being different and showing you those differentiators. So that's why I put that up here. Pre-qualification, which I really don't do. I do pre-approvals, which means it's gone through underwriting. Pre-qualification is just kind of a lender's opinion. And while I think I'm a pretty smart loan officer, it's really better to give the process enough time to go through the full process and underwriting. But we would go through a pre-approval process. But I've got videos online, which you can access here. And you can also see up in the top navigation, you can go there by Martucci TV. I'm regularly, not daily, but I'm pretty regularly adding videos and topics there. I've got a discussion about mortgage insurance. If you don't have 20% down and if you'll have to pay PMI, should you go with PMI or should you go with something called LPMI, which you can read about there? Walk score is an interesting tool if you're buying in an urban market. Historical rate chart, that's really interesting to take a look at. I've got a condo analysis if you're looking at buying a condo. Interesting discussion about owner's coverage title insurance, which is optional. Why is it optional? What is it? Should I get it? What are the pros and cons? I talk about some things related to realtors, things to consider when selecting a realtor. A lot of tools. This is just one page of many on my website. Again, I'm trying to show you my value add and why I can help you beyond just quoting a rate and doing some number crunching. There's a whole lot more to it. You can always schedule a call with me if you want to talk about something in detail. I've got mortgage calculators online. I've got transaction education, which is this. If you go up under tools and you go to where is it? Loan tracking. That's what that tool is talking about here. Loan transaction education. It's interesting. I'll show it to you here real quick. It's a faux monopoly board, and it takes you around the board from loan application, all the different steps of the loan through to settlement day. And when you click on a square, it will load content and information on that part of the process. I've got tools to help educate your realtor. We're an in-house lender, which means we do everything in-house. Underwriting, we have our own appraisal panel. We prepare the closing documents in-house. That's important because it means we can control the workflow and close quickly as if needed, as well as if it's not a fast closing. It's just important to know that your vendor isn't outsourcing anything and the file's not going anywhere else. It stays with my team, and we do everything from start to finish. Oh, PMI drop talks about if you need PMI, how can you get rid of it at a later date? PMI isn't permanent. So I've touched on a bunch of things, not all. And then, of course, there's a whole website at your disposal. This is just my value add. There's a lot of other things on here that will help differentiate me and improve what my value add is, and that I am a lot different than most of the competition in the mortgage industry. Feel free to check in with any questions. You can always click on connect. and you are welcome to schedule a call, email me, lots of different ways to connect with me. I hope to hear from you. Please check in with any questions at all. Thanks for watching.